Welcome to PA RASHEED'S Easy Accounts. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത് what is account, what is ledger, and debit and credit, and different categories of business transactions. See, what is account? Account is what? A separate statement made on business transactions to have a clear idea on each of expenses, income, asset, person, institution, etc., etc. So a separate for every aspect of every expenses, every asset, income, person, and institution, etc., etc. Okay, a separate statement will be made on business transaction. This is account. So for every item, there will be a separate corner, separate area for you to understand what are the different things taken place on each of the item. So after that, what is happening? All these account together in one place in a book called ledger. So what is account? Account is a separate statement made on business transactions to have clear idea on each of expenses, income, asset, person, capital, institution, all this kind of items. Okay, then these items all together will be appeared or together will be available in a book in separate in a place in a book. These all expenses will be account will be available together in one place in a book called ledger. Now see, what is debit and credit? For the convenience, we are using for debit DR and credit CR for the just for convenience only. Short form debit DR, short form credit CR. Now see, this is the account. Okay. Now what is debit and what is credit? എനിക്കൊരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. എന്താ അറിയോ, എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പഠിക്കാൻ വന്നിരുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ +2 വന്നിരുന്നു. ഒരുപാട് മാർക്ക് എടുത്ത് 95% മാർക്ക് മേടിച്ച് വന്ന കുട്ടികളായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ just I asked what is debit and what is credit. They just got the blank. They didn't have any answer. Because അവരൊന്നും തന്നെ എന്താ സംഭവിച്ചെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അവർ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ അവർ പഠിച്ചതിനെ തിരിച്ചറിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. നമുക്കിവിടെ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾ പഠിക്കുന്നതിനെ തിരിച്ചറിയണം, എങ്കിലേ അത് ഇവിടെ മനസ്സിൽ നിൽക്കുള്ളൂ, മൈൻഡിൽ സ്റ്റേ ചെയ്യുള്ളൂ. അങ്ങനെ പഠിച്ചാലേ അക്കൗണ്ടൻസിക്ക് യൂസ് ഉള്ളൂ. So now I will explain you what is debit and what is simple. Account I already explained. Okay. Now giving information in the left side of the account is debit, and giving information in the right side of the account is credit. See, this is the format of account. This is to show the debit side, and this is the symbol to see to show the credit side. Okay, this is debit side. Left side of the account is called debit, and right side of the account is called credit. Okay, it's simple. What is debit? The information in the left side of the account. And what is credit? Information in the right side of the account. Now we will see what are the different categories of business transactions. See, for recording business transactions, business transactions are categorized or classified into 5 categories. 5 തരമാക്കി തിരിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു. ബിസിനസ് ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻസ് റെക്കോർഡ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള സൗകര്യത്തിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് 5 ആയിട്ട് കാറ്റഗറൈസ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നു. അതായത് അസറ്റ്, liabilities, capital or owners equity. Capital means owners equity, and the expenses and revenue. Okay. Now how this is recorded, and how it is recorded in an account. When it's recorded, what the debit effect and what the credit effect of these 5 accounts. In other information this is something extra I am telling out. This asset account, liability account, capital account, and expense and revenue. See, there are 5. Out of these 5, these 3 are permanent account and these 2 or temporary account. These three, permanent account will be balanced and balance will be carry forward. These two, revenue and expenses, will be closed. This in detail you will have this session in later classes. Okay, this just I told you in this occasion just now, just for the something like that. Now come to the asset account. Asset account, when you debit, it increases. When you credit, it decreases. Asset, debit increases, credit decreases. Now go to liabilities. When you debit liabilities, it is decreasing, and credit liabilities increasing. So asset is a debit balance and liability is a credit balance. Come to the capital. Before that, I will tell you another thing also. Asset account. What are the assets like? Cash in hand, cash at bank, some money receivable, fixed asset, things like that. Okay. Debit increasing and credit decreasing. Liabilities. Money payable to creditors. Okay, sundry creditors. Money payable to on account of loan taken from bank. Money taken on account of what's called something you took borrowed money from people, and payable expenses like outstanding expenses and all. Okay, so liability decreasing when you debit, increasing when you credit. Okay, now come to capital or owner's equity. What are these items where additional capital introduced and drawing, etc. And even profit or loss will be accounted here. Capital account will be reduced. Capital will be reduced when you debit. Capital will be increased when you credit. Go to expenses like salaries, rent, telephone expenses, fuel expenses, traveling expenses, bonus paid, all that kind of stuff. Together called expenses of a business. Expenses, debit increasing. When you debit expenses, it increasing, and when you crediting expenses, it decreases. Now revenue like income receivable, commission received, discount received. This income out of sales, the main revenue of a business. Increasing when you credit and decreasing when you debit. So together, asset, liability, capital, expense account, and revenue. Asset, increasing when you debit, decreasing credit. Liability, increasing when you debit, credit, decreasing debit. Capital account, decreasing debit, increasing when you credit. Expense account, increasing when you debit, decreasing when you credit. Revenue or income, reducing or decreasing when you debit and increasing when you credit. So you can take as a summary here: asset, liability, capital, expense, and revenues. Debit and credit. Asset, increase when you debit, decrease when you credit. Liabilities, decrease when you debit, increase when you credit. Capital, decrease debit, increase credit. Expenses, increase when you debit, decrease when you credit. Revenue, decrease when you debit, increase when you credit. This is the summary. This is the essence of what is happening when you debit something and credit something. So there are 5 categories. Main business transactions are categorized into 5: asset, liability, capital or business owner's equity, expenses, and revenue. I hope you understood it. You follow this the way I hope, and more than the listening to my speech, also look at the board what I have shown here. That will give you more light. Okay, more light. And if you have any doubt, please make comments in the comment box. Okay, thank you, and bye for now.